What is that doing to better your community? Nothing.
Right.
Nothing at all. You do that for a year. What changes?
Bring it out.
2 years. 3 years.
Bring it out.
4 years. In 4 years, you'll be 27, Jeremiah. Almost 30 years old. And you're still smoking weed, unemployed, living at mama's house. What if, God forbid, Jeremiah, mama passed away tomorrow? What are you going to do?
Bring it out.
I need an answer, bro. What are you going to do? Huh? Okay, watch this. You see our community? This is what 400 years of praying to this man did. The scripture's talking about it. This system was designed for our failure.
Right.
And you're playing into it, brother. And you don't see it.
21.
You haven't seen it because nobody's put a mirror to your face so you can see it. You play it day by day.
22.
And until we put the mirror in your face so you can see it, you're not going to change, brother.
Right.
You thinking one day it's going to be different. Somebody's going to hand you an opportunity that's going to better your life. Brother, this is what it looks like.
Right.
This is the opportunity you was looking for.
Bring it out.
It wasn't how you perceived it to be. You thought somebody may come hand you a check, hand you a job,
Right.
hand you resources to better yourself. We're giving you the greatest resource to better yourself. But guess what? You got to take the initiative.
That's right.
Because you're a man. God made you this way to take the initiative.
Right.
He's not going to put it in your lap.
Right.
This is as far as he'll go. You'll see a brother that look like you that's been where you've been and stare you in the face. You're looking at a better version of yourself when you look at us, brother.
Right.
This could be you, brother.
Right. That's right.
You can do it
That's right.
because we've done it.
Right.
And I don't think anybody's ever told you that, brother. Because your situation, your circumstances have showed you different. But guess what? We in this community, you live on the east side. You know where we're at? On the east side, right down the street.
Bring it out.
We got a building to build you. That's what it's for. We don't sing and dance like churches. We help with employment. We help with building. Watch, we're going to get that 1 Kings 2 and 3 after this. But read what God said what happened to his people. Read that.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 42 and verse 22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled.
We've been robbed and spoiled through slavery.
Right.
They robbed us of our mind. Think about it. Our forefathers back in the 50s and 60s did not conduct themselves the way we do today.
Right.
The leaders of that time were murdered by the government.
Teach.
And then the government from that point on instituted things to destroy the minds of our people. That's why communities look like this. This community didn't look like this in the 50s and the 40s.
Right.
People were proud to be from the east side. Why is that not the case now? Because of the systems that was put in place, like the weed,
Right.
the crack,
Right.
the alcohol,
Right.
the single parent households because the man is gone. Because where's the man? Read.
They are all of them snared in holes. They are hid in prison houses.
You live that, brother.
Right.
Your father is there.
Right.
You are named after a prophet of the Bible.
Bring it out.
Give me Jeremiah 1 and 5. Jeremiah, we just read in Isaiah where your father is in the Bible. He's hid in prison houses. And he left you to be the man of the house. Everybody, come on, Jeremiah. Stay with me. What else you want? It ain't just weed. You almost blacked out on me, bro. You good? You sleepy? You're on your feet, though. You see what I'm saying? You see what weed does? A man on his feet ain't supposed to fall asleep. You understand that, right? You coherent with me. Jeremiah. Read what Jeremiah was. Read that.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 1 and verse 5.
You're named this for a reason. Read.
Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest out of the womb, I sanctified thee. And I ordained thee a prophet.
That's a calling for your life.
Right.
You gonna take it or not? Because either you're gonna be the Jeremiah the prophet, or you're gonna be Jeremiah the weed smoker.
Bring it out.
Jeremiah the mama's boy.
Teach.
Jeremiah the unemployed. Jeremiah the 23-year-old that don't have a plan for his life. You know what happens to a 23-year-old that doesn't have a plan for his life? Where does he normally end up?
Nobody.
There's two places with people with no plan. What are those two places?
Prison or death.
Prison and debt.
That's right.
That's where we end up with no plan. You're a grown man now. And unfortunately, as a black man in America, nobody feels sorry for you.
Right.
Nobody.
Teach.
But there's brothers that will sympathize with you
Right.
and get you on your feet. 1 Kings 2 and 3.
Bring it out.
You have not yet entered into adulthood yet, Jeremiah. You're 23 in age. But mentally, you're not a man yet.
Teach.
And I'm asking you, when are you going to become that man?
There it goes.
It's in you. I see it.
Teach.
You don't see it. So I'm asking you, when are you going to make that change to become the man that God made you to be?
That's the
And not the man that America wants you to be.
Right.
Because they're completely two different things.
Right.
The man America wants you to be is the weed smoking mama's boy with no job. Are you not that right now? This is what God wants you to be. Read that.
The book of 1 Kings, chapter 2 and verse 2. I go the way of all the earth. Be strong, therefore, and show thyself a man.
A man. Read.
And keep the charge of the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways, to keep his statutes.
To walk in his ways. Come on. Stay with me, bro. See, this is why this is so important. What was you planning on doing today? We men, Jeremiah, so I need you to talk like one. What were you doing today? Just walking around, nodding off, getting high. How is that going to fit? Look around here, turn around. Look at your community. Look at it.
Bring it out.
What is that doing to better your community? Nothing.
Right.
Nothing at all. You do that for a year. What changes?
Bring it out.
2 years. 3 years.
Bring it out.
4 years. In 4 years, you'll be 27, Jeremiah. Almost 30 years old. And you're still smoking weed, unemployed, living in mama's house. What if, God forbid, Jeremiah, mama passed away tomorrow? What are you going to do?
Teach. Bring it out.
I need an answer, bro. What are you going to do? Huh? Okay, watch this. You see our community? This is what 400 years of praying that this man did. James, faith without actions is dead. Give me that. Faith without works is dead. Praying and doing nothing is why your community looks like this. Think about this. You are a man, right? If you were to have children, you would discipline them, right? You are the authority in your household, right? The same would be true for the man in the community.
Right.
We have gotten used to another race of men being the authority in our community. The police ride up and down our blocks. Do the police look like us for the most part? No, because they believe you niggas can't organize yourself. Because y'all like smoking, partying, and living like children. Because you fit the statistic. You're 23, no job, no house, and no clue what he's doing with himself. How many more brothers do you think it is like you? A lot. So this is why they riding up and down the east side, looking for one of y'all to throw y'all in jail because y'all are unproductive. And the other men in the neighborhood is scared to death because they don't want to tell nobody the right thing. They're worried about themselves. Their children too. Read the definition of a man. Read it. Hey, the day of the docile black man is over with.
That's right.
The black man that cares about himself, that day is dead.
That's right.
Because y'all caring about yourselves has destroyed the community. Read.
The book of 1 Kings chapter 2 and verse 2.
It don't nod off when I read this. Read.
I know the way of all the earth. Be strong therefore and show thyself a man. And keep the charge of the Lord thy God. To walk in all his ways. To keep his statutes and his commandments and his judgments and his testimonies. As is written in the law of Moses.
We gotta keep the commandments, bro. The reason why you are the way you are is because your parents didn't keep the commandments.
Right.
The reason why you live in the conditions you live in is because your people didn't keep the commandments.
Right.
The only way to fix this is to keep the commandments.
That's right.
Like you say, no stealing, no killing, no committing adultery, keeping the Sabbath day, no pork, no shrimp, no crab, no lobster,
Being sober.
being sober,
Right.
sober. I know why you smoke. This shit hard, ain't it? It's hard living in your condition, ain't it? You need an escape, don't you? And the weed helps you escape for what, 3 hours? But my thing is, you don't have a job. How are you supporting your habit?
Take it out.
I'm asking. Other people. Okay, so those other people are doing exactly what you're doing. Right? Now, since you're not affording it, you're not buying it, what's to say one of them don't put something in it that you ain't used to?
Take it out.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
Hey, Shalom, Israel, Most High in Christ blessed. Deacon Abiel in the building. Listen, subscribe to IUIC Oklahoma YouTube page. We got a lot more content coming out. We got the captains, we got the officers about to drop some fire. Stay tuned, and don't forget, fix your faces on IUIC Oklahoma. Stay tuned with the latest and greatest content that we got coming out. All praise be to the Most High God. Shalom.
Get dead, hooked on it. Because think about it. Not all people just smoke regular weed.
Right.
People put cocaine in the blunt.
Right.
People crush up pills and put them in blunts.
Right.
Fentanyl in blunts.
Right.
They dip it in codeine.
Take it out.
So guess what? Codeine is synthetic heroin. That's an opioid. You'll get hooked on heroin, cocaine, crack, just because you want to smoke a free blunt. When your ass could be out here working a 9 to 5, making some money, being productive. You get one life out here, Jeremiah. Don't squander it. And I'm sorry you probably never had nobody tell you this. You got something for me? What do you got? Read that.
The book of 1 Peter, chapter 5 and verse 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom may he devour.
Read it again. Read it again.
The book of 1 Peter, chapter 5 and verse 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because the adversary the devil as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom may he devour.
And guess what's funny? The devil has devoured most of our people out here.
Right.
Because they believe the rap music they listen to is productive and it ain't. The music, the movies, the TV. Think about it. Why do people buy the cars they buy?
Bring it out.
Because the rapper bought it.
Right.
Why you smoke weed? Because you heard rap songs about it.
Right.
Think about this. If rappers were to rap about crack the way they rapped about smoking weed, you would be smoking crack right now. You know how I know that? Because the new generation pop pills because the rappers tell them to. You see? Y'all are sheep. Y'all follow what another man say but don't do. How you doing, my sister? How you doing, sister?
How you doing, sister? All right?
Are we teaching anything wrong?
The black brothers.
It's news you can use, right? But you see how people treat us, right? Because they can't be told nothing. They live in the worst conditions in life. They ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out,
Right.
but they don't want to hear about the solution.
Right.
Is that a problem? It's a big problem, right? So I'm going to ask you more questions, Jeremiah, because I'm a pride.
That's right.
I'm a pride. 5-year plan.
Bring it out.
What's your 5-year plan? That means that by 28, what do you see yourself doing or being? Company doing what? Construction work. Do you know how to do construction work right now? What can you do? So you know how to pave the street. My question is, if you know how to do all of these and you have this skill, why the hell you ain't got no job? You have a felony, right? Baruch, not Baruch.
I can't go.
Come back up here. You ain't got to teach. You got how many felonies?
6 felonies.
Do you have a job?
Yes, sir.
There's no excuse, brother.
That's right.
There's no excuse.
Right.
Where's y'all Kim at?
Went to the restroom.
He went to the restroom. The brother that was over there that called you over here, felons. Sheet metal worker.
There you go.
We can't keep using these. I know, understand. Understand. Yes, it is harder. I am not negating that at all. I understand you made mistakes. I understand because of the condition, brother. I understand. But you have brothers willing to help you. And when I say that, I mean that. But guess what you have to do? Huh? Take it. So what does it mean, take it? What does that mean? Say what? Not the chance. So what I'm saying is, our help comes with conditions, brother. And I ain't talking monetary conditions. You ain't gotta give us $1. I'm not asking for money. I'm asking you to better yourself.
Right.
Get off the drugs.
Right.
Keep God's commandments.
Right.
Right.
And when you do those two things, Joshua 1 and 8.
Bring it out.
Because guess what? We all got resources.
Right.
If you want to do anything with media, like camera work, these brothers. Music, this brother. This brother can help you get a job.
Right.
Any of us can help you get a job. This brother's a plumber. Tell him what you do.
We're going out playing.
This brother work on airplanes. And guess what? 6 felonies. 6. You got 1, right? A couple? 2 or 3, okay. Come here, Kim. Come here. Hurry up, double time. How many felonies do you have? What do you do for work? No excuse, brother. No excuse. But you know why we got these type of jobs and we have this type of background? Because we keep God's commandments. God showed us favor. You don't get favor in this world not keeping commandments. You don't. Read that. Watch it.
Joshua chapter 1 and verse 8. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth.
The book of the law is the Bible. Read.
But thou shalt meditate therein day and night.
Study the Bible. Read.
That thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein.
To do all that is in the Bible. Read.
For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous.
That's how you'll be prosperous, sir. You ain't prospered yet because God ain't going to allow you to prosper due to not keeping his commandments because we're on punishment for not keeping his commandments. That's what Officer Stephen was teaching. Why life is so hard is because the commandments of God have not been applied in the Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans' life.
Right.
The reason why your job sucks, your house sucks, your car sucks, your life sucks is because you don't keep the commandments of God.
Right.
So you try to self-medicate with the drugs. When all you have to do is keep the commandments and you don't need the drugs no more.
Right.
Bring it out.
It's that simple. They ain't hard to do.
Bring it out.
They're not hard to do. I'm no different than you, Jeremiah. How can I do it? You know what I'm saying? I have a high school education when I came into truth. Did you graduate high school? That's all I had. I'm working on a master's right now. Because of the laws of God. I won't no straight A student in school, bro.
No.
I barely made it. But now I'm in a master's program. A couple of us is in the master's program.
Bring it out.
But the laws of God do something to your mind. Give me Deuteronomy 28:27 about smitten with madness.
Bring it out.
Let me show you what sin does to your mind. Sin is the breaking of God's commandments, right? So you stealing, you fornicating, you smoking weed. Snap out of it, brother.
What?
Don't let it win. I see you fighting. Do you hear me? Are you in there? Is Jeremiah there? Thank you. Read this. This is what sin does. And guess what? This is why you not off. Sin. Watch it.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 28. The Lord shall smite thee with madness and with blindness and astonishment of heart.
Blindness, madness means craziness, and astonishment of your heart, meaning your mind. So you will do things like set a leaf on fire, wrapped in another leaf, inhale it in your lungs that is supposed to only breathe air just to get a mind change, and you call yourself high. That's madness. That's madness. The same drug they throw us in prison for, y'all smoke freely now. That's madness.
Make it plain.
It only lasts for 3 hours. And in reality, slaps you in your face.
What?
Does it ever solve the problem? No, your ass is hungry. You eat up half the house,
Bring it out.
go to sleep, and you wake up, you're still broke.
What?
You're still unemployed. You're still at mommy's house. My question to you is, are you tired yet? Are you tired? Are you sure? Then what are you gonna do if you're tired? sleep. You done did too much damn sleep, Jeremiah. You done slept too damn much.
Wake him up.
Romans 13:11.
Bring it out. That's right.
Your ass been sleep too damn much. It's time to wake the hell up. Read.
The book of Romans, chapter 13 and verse 11. Amen. Knowing the time, that it is high time to awake out of sleep.
It's time to wake up.
That's right.
Your ass been asleep too long. You 23 years old with no job and no place to live. And your ass, no, hell no. Read on.
For now is our salvation nearer than we believe.
You see black men around your age out here preaching the Bible. Jesus Christ is about to come back.
Right.
You ain't seen this your whole life until now.
Right.
Jesus on his way.
That's right.
Your president can't even make a full sentence.
Right.
Jesus back on his way. The strongest nation on earth is crumbling before your eyes. He's coming back.
That's right.
What are you gonna do? What are you doing? You gonna be asleep when he show up? So, brother, we got a school right down the street. Got a flyer? Get this man a flyer. Jeremiah, I'm gonna tell you straight. You only gonna get worse if you don't take this advice.
Right.
You better clear up your brain from the weed high you got right now and hear me good.
Right.
You're only going to get worse if you don't take this advice.
Right.
We have a school. It is located on the flyer, the address. It's in walking distance from here.
There you go.
We gonna help you clean your life up,
Right.
get a job,
Right.
become a man,
Right.
and down the line you get a family.
Right.
All that come with it. But if you don't do that, you go home, you light up another blunt, you forget about this conversation. In 5 years, your ass is still gonna be on your mama's house on the couch.
Right.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word